Hey guys, ATR Ghost here, and today this is some Destiny gameplay. I went 18 and 10, and I actually got some really cool kills in here. And at one point, I'm just gonna let you guys know, I was using Blade Dancer while using Blink, and that was so awesome. Like, I teleported to the player and then just like cut them or something, or whatever the Blade Dancer guy does. It was pretty awesome. But today I've actually uploaded two videos. This one that you guys are watching right now, and the other one is my vlog that I did at summer camp last Saturday. That was meant to go up last Saturday, but because of internet connections at the campground I was on, it pretty much sucked and I couldn't upload it. So by the time this video goes up, that video will be uploaded already. So let's talk about what happened at my youth retreat last weekend. So I left on Friday, and we actually got there by a bus, and it was alright. The bus was not all that, it was not that cool, okay? Like, I usually don't care for bus rides, and I actually hate riding on buses because usually I'm sitting by myself, which actually that's a good thing because sometimes other people just bother me and everything. But the thing was, on this bus, it was kind of loud, and I like sleeping on buses because I just like hate the ride. I don't like buses at all. So I actually kind of tried to fall asleep, but it was kind of too loud. But that was not that bad, okay? So when we got there, we actually got, you know, we had to vote for stuff and people, and it's a whole different thing. I don't even want to talk about it because it was boring. But then there was time for me to set up my bunk. So I actually picked a bunk in the corner of the room so I could have my, you know, electronics on a charger and everything, and then my phone could charge and my iPad could charge and everything, and that went by fine, and it was pretty neat. So usually, like, activities that we do after we get there, we decided that it was time for dinner at 6 o'clock. So dinner, pretty much, I didn't eat anything the first night on dinner because dinner, I'm not a big fan, okay? So I'm actually more of a breakfast person, but today on that dinner, it was kind of weird. So what we did was we basically just went to the place, like, it's called the dining hall or something, right? Or the mess hall, that's what they call it. It has different names, but we went there and we sat down, and they started serving us chicken, mashed potatoes, green beans, and rolls. And no, it was not chicken. No, it was turkey with gravy. And if you guys know me, like really know me, you guys know I do not like gravy. So they had gravy on the mashed potatoes, and actually no, they had chicken on the turkey. What am I saying chicken for? There was no chicken. They had gravy on the turkey, and I don't want light gravy, so I didn't eat the turkey. And then I don't like mashed potatoes, and then I don't even trust anyone else's green beans except for my mom. Like the way, like, the Kroger brand green beans, like, she buys them in a can. I like those. I like the microwavable or stove heated ones. Those are great, okay? But I don't like the other kind that other people make because sometimes they put weird stuff in it. But that's not the point. I didn't eat them, so I only had like dinner rolls for lunch or whatever, and actually for dinner. But that was pretty much it. I went to sleep that day, and that was pretty fine, except for the person next to me was kind of snoring, so it kind of ruined it. But anyway, the next day, basically, it was the same thing, except for that day, I went swimming, and I swear, guys, people, even though we're all Christians, we go to there, and they try to drown me in the pool. Like at one point, I was trying to tread water, right, and I was treading water in like the 10 feet, and it was like really deep, and I was treading water, and they like took away my thing, what do you call it, the pool noodles, because they were trying to hit me with it. But I can only tread water for so long before my arms start getting tired, and they just played around too much, and they try to, you know, take it away from me, and they did eventually. So I was actually kind of panicking, so that pretty much sucked. And by the way, my video just uploaded, so guys, go watch that. Other stuff that's going on, like, there later that day, actually the day after that, we did water games. We did like this thing where some guy had to get tape, like an egg taped to his forehead, right? And then someone was on their back, like a piggyback ride kind of, with a noodle, and the goal was to for like that team, that was a pair, okay? The goal was for them to go around and try and, you know, break the egg on the other person's forehead. But I didn't end up participating in it because I am not that crazy. But actually, it was that day. So the day I'm talking about right now is Sunday. The worship service actually really hit me, like, right in the core. I was just so happy and everything, and the speaker was just amazing. It just hit me right there. But then after that, guess what? I come back to my dorm, right? And there is some like Axe body wash on my pillow. So someone had grabbed it, and put some all over my pillow, and it really ruined it for me, and I was upset because that night I had to sleep on half of my pillow just to avoid me like getting my hair like all with that body wash stuff and all mixed up. That's kind of gross, but it was pretty disgusting. And I found out who did it because they confessed to it, but I asked him, and he found out, and he just confessed. So that pretty much sucked. And you know what? I didn't get him back because I didn't want to go down to his level and be childish, because I had so many opportunities to get him back, but I chose not to. I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna let you off this time. That's it, and don't mess with me again. But yeah. So the day after that was what was it? It was Monday, and we just left happily, and we took our picture of like everyone at the camp, and that was pretty much it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys later in 3 days on Tuesday. Peace.